Well, hello there, fellow geeks and geekettes, and welcome to another video. And look at this insignificant little twat. Look at this little piece of shit who has no imagination of her own, who's got no intelligence to be really spoken of. Just a whiny little bitch that was really the worst part of the prequel trilogy. It wasn't Hayden Christensen, it was her, that whiny little shit Padme Amidala, who in the end died because she was sad. Now, do you know what you do when you've got no talent of your own? Do you know what you do when you've got no imagination of your own, when you can't write your own stories? You fuck up other stories. So apparently, Thor: Love and Thunder actor Natalie Portman rewrites classic fairy tales that mainly focus on male characters. Why? Why? Have you got little attention? Have you got not enough attention, you piece of shit? I suppose she does. Thor: Love and Thunder actor Natalie Portman recently revealed that she's taken it upon herself to rewrite classic fairy tales because they mainly feature male protagonists. Publishing a book that features gender-neutral characters instead. Now, this is getting very old. The recent cancellation of Dr. Seuss's books, and more and more and more and more. According to Hello magazine, as reported by Breitbart, Portman decided to rewrite some of these classic fairy tales because they did not reflect the world in her book titled Natalie Portman's Fables. You little piece of shit. Fairy stories or fairy tales should not reflect the world. Have you ever read John Ronald Reuel Tolkien's essay on fairy stories? Apparently you haven't. Apparently you don't even have a fucking idea who Tolkien is. Apparently you don't have a freaking idea what fairy tales should be about. Fairy tales should be about escapism. Sure, they should provide some sort of lessons, life lessons, but they should most certainly not reflect the real world, you little piece of shit. They should entertain kids. Yes, teach them as well, but you know what I mean. That's why they are fairy tales. If I wanted children to be involved in the real world, I would send them away, like into the world. I would show them bloody fucking CNN and the lies they show, and all the politics. But I don't want to show children bad and mean things, so that's why it's better for children and for adults, really, maybe even more than for children, to just delve into escapism. Well, let's go on. Portman explained, I found myself changing the pronouns in many of their books because so many of them had overwhelmingly male characters, disproportionate to reality. Have you ever heard of, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Have you ever heard of Rapunzel? Have you ever heard of Cinderella? Have you ever heard of The Little Mermaid? Have you ever heard of the many women that were main characters and protagonists in Norse myths and Norse legends and Slavic legends and folklore? Have you ever heard of Brunhilde, the Valkyrie? Apparently not, you little twat. And you are supposed to play the femme Thor, the female Thor, once again, a cheap Chinese shit knockoff of an original character. Jesus, woman, you are a huge phony knockoff. You are nobody by yourself. You've got no personality of your own. All you can do is steal and change things. This is so disgusting. This is so embarrassing. But the main thing, I think, the main reason why she's doing this, I'm not going to read the entire article. It's just basically about her being a bit. Look at that. Wouldn't you smash that head? No, I'm not going to be mean. It's all about attention. It's attention seeking. She hasn't got enough attention. Nobody is talking about her, really. Everybody's talking about Gina Carano. Everybody's talking about Rosario Dawson. Everybody's talking about Star Wars or the Marvel films, and now the Snyder Cut of the Justice League. Nobody cares about little unimportant Natalie Portman. So that's why she does this. And I, really couldn't care less. And I'm not going to devote more than 5.5 minutes of my video to this woman. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about changing literature, which is changing history, which is changing society, which is being Orwellian and very 1984-ish. And what do you think about this whiny little twat? Let me know in the comments down below. I will be only glad to engage in an intelligent and educated discussion, and that will be all from me, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to dislike this video or like this video for some reason, and bye.